5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to Cover Picks. It's the Ninth Wonder, and I'm joined by Dark Evolution Comics. Bad Boy Nerd will not be with us tonight. Guess he had bigger and better things to do, but that's cool because me and Dark is gonna hold down the fort. And
Yep.
we kind of wanted to recap, C2E2 anyway, because both of us were at C2E2. Let me take this stupid tag off of my hat, and I'm trying to do it this on this backwards. Both of us were at C2E2 this weekend, so we got to hang out a little bit. Meet some comic book artists, dig through some back issues, and all that type of good stuff. And I don't know about Paul, but I had myself a really good time. How about you, bro?
Yeah, I had a really good time. Met some damn cool artists this weekend. Jenny Frison, Rose Besh, John Boy, Javon.
Let me tell you about that. I was hot that Rose Besh, John Boy was there, Tua Low Tech, and a bunch of these artists was not advertised on the site,
listed,
bro.
not listed. I'm pissed. I would have. I'm telling you right now, I would have brought at least 15 more books with me had I known Rose was there and Tula was there. I'm not happy the way they handed things out. I'll be filling out that survey that they sent a little later today. That's for sure. I don't think it was handled well.
Yeah, man, they could have did so much better on that, bro. As far as letting us know who was gonna be at the show, who wasn't gonna be at the show. All of that could have went, better than it did, man. I was really let down by that because outside of that, the show was good. It was just
Yeah,
more so in the fact that, hey, man, in the future, let us know who's gonna be there, an accurate list of it ahead of time
yeah,
because people want to bring books and get stuff signed. Then it's not like the vendors that was there. It's like they didn't give a damn who was at the show because like a bunch of them didn't have Jenny Frison books or like artists that
yep,
people will probably want to get something signed. Let me just have something at the booth, just in case. So that was pretty disappointing, man. That was very
yeah.
disappointing.
I went to several booths asking if they had Department of Truth books that I could, or Something is Killing the Children. Of course, they had a few Something is Killing the Children here and there, but um, some of the booths I went to were like, no, I don't have Department of Truth at all. Like, well, all right, I'm not getting any Frison things, and the ones I did find were quite honestly way out of their realm in pricing. So I mean, which is to be expected, but it was disappointing for sure because I had most of the books here and I could have just brought them with me. But
Yeah, man, it's crazy because it was such a good con, but that kind of
mm-hmm.
messed it up for me, man. And I was like, dang, I wish they would have let me know this stuff ahead of time. No, Bartel wasn't there, Jims, but it's just, but that's a small gripe. That's a small gripe because for the most part, everything else was well organized. I really like the system of how they got all of the hotels right there connected by the Sky Bridge. So you
Yeah.
can go down to the con for a little bit, go back to your room, relax, and come back. It really makes it easy to be an all-day event. They got plenty of
Mm-hmm.
restaurants within the hotels. Then I mean, it's in downtown Chicago, so it's a lot to do anyway. So that part of it was dope. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Hanging out at the Whatnot booth was dope. Of course, I got to stream and We did a bunch of auctions for the Invincible whatnot variant, as well as the Omni Man. Um, I don't have. You know what? I might have a couple of those Omni Man Invincibles left, but I wish I could show that cover off. If I had one nearby, I would grab it to show y'all. But that was dope, man. So it was crazy to see people going crazy trying to buy those. Um, of course, the exclusives that they had there, the Javon Jordan Gun Honey #3, the
Yep.
Jordan rookie card variant, that was very nice. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Should have already had that synced up.
Yeah, that was a dope cover. I wish we weren't smoking crack on and not grabbing.
Bro,
I don't know what the hell we were doing.
my mind, I wasn't even thinking about buying stuff definitely that first day because it was just so much going on and I was like, whoa, let me, I was just like kind of taken aback, you know,
Yeah, it was huge.
once I started noticing all the artists that was there, I was just kind of like, whoa, like I didn't know this person was gonna be here. I didn't know this person was gonna be here. So that
Yeah,
was for me. That was kind of like it took me a while to kind of just settle in and and figure out what all I wanted to everything that I wanted to do, man. So that was a journey within itself right there to figure out how to allocate my time.
well, and a whole other thing is if you aren't made of money and funds are like limited as any general normal person is, like it's you almost have to get your bearing of like, what am I going to spend my money on? Do I want to spend my money on this right now, or am I going to be pissed I didn't buy something else later? So there's a little bit of that going on, at least with me. I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, I definitely understand, bro. Like I was just like, dang man. Like some of the stuff I didn't even realize it until like the last day, some of the stuff I didn't even realize like everything that was available. And I was kind of
Yeah,
like, oh man, I wish I would have got that because some of the stuff I saw was sold out. So that's the Gun Honey #3. That's the Javan Jordan variant. But I did
yeah,
Javan is a cool guy. Javon, I should say, is a cool guy. Or Illuminati.
yeah.
That's his artist name. Illuminati is a cool guy, and he gave me one of these to sell on my whatnot sale.
Oh,
Um,
that's awesome.
I actually got a good deal on it. It sold for 75. This book is going for over
Whew.
100. And Javon
Yeah.
offered to do a remark on it, but the guy didn't want a remark on it. But yeah, man, I was like,
Why?
yeah, I don't know, man, I don't know, but yeah, man. So that was that was dope, man. I was like, oh, at least I got to have one for the whatnot crowd. So that was
Yeah.
that was pretty neat, man, and that just kind of opened up my eyes.
You were
My
dealing some
eyes
heat
to
on
more
whatnot.
possibilities with working with artists as far as selling their exclusives on whatnot and getting them to remarket.
Yeah.
Who we got in the chat? We got my man Brad in the chat,
What's
Jims
up,
and Mel,
Brad?
two goats. And ninth, all in the same chat. My man Car Gems, Mighty Mill Vitas here, Mojo Quid, Mr. Rockfish was here early. But yeah, man, C2E2 was great. I picked up this for Aaron Yee. It's a Jenny Prison sketchbook, and it just has different pictures of her art in there, and she autographed it from him. I wonder if you can get something like this graded at CGC because I know it's not a lot of these out here. I think that would be
Mm-hmm.
like a dope thing to get graded. Um, just as far
Too
as
bad
my
you're going to get a green label on that.
yeah, but I don't know. Just as far as my personal pickups, because I didn't back issues, man. I didn't really see a lot that I was super interested in. So it
Me
was kind
neither.
of like, but I did see other people who were at the con that found stuff, and I guess it was about what booth you hit and when you hit it. But
Yeah.
like the first day after the first time I had to look around, I was kind of like, I'm not seeing a lot of good deals in this con. But after I really got in there and started working, which was funny, it was like on the last day in the evening of the day before the last day, I started finding some stuff. So I had this Vampirella slab that I got off of Whatnot from a mystery box. And the guy that I bought the mystery box from said that the book was worth $250. They was like, well, it was a sale for it on eBay for $250. But it's a Vampirella book. Well, I didn't know it was a Vampirella book. So y'all buy a mystery box. It's a Vampirella book. I tried moving it on from it at Fan Expo in Dallas. Couldn't get anybody to take it. And then at C2E2, I didn't move it until the last day, but they ended up taking that, a Flashpoint 9 in a 9.6, and $50, and I ended up walking away with this Sam Wilson Captain America #1, the hip hop variant, and the CGC 9.8, which this book goes for like 270 on eBay. So by my math alone, this right here probably would have been a good enough trade for just that Flashpoint, that Vampirella slab, and $50. But to add a little icing on the cake, I got this X-Men 4 in a newsstand in a 9.6, and this could possibly be a crack and resubmit. Um, there's no spawn ticks on it. There's no, there is a couple of spots where it's like some marks that could probably be cleaned, but the only thing that kind of scares me is the cover of it looks like, I don't know, like it's shifting. Like down here at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it. You see where it's like raised up a little bit, and I'm not sure if
I
that's
see it.
how they put it in the case, which I think it is. I think it's just how they put it in the case. And then the page is shifted over.
Yeah,
So
I can see that. It almost needs just a press, man.
Yeah, I was happy to get these two, two slabs that I was ready to move on from. And then, $50, like that was
No, I think you won that trade.
Yeah. So then I picked this up. Nice House on the Lake, #1, second printing. I believe this is a 1 in 25. I got this for $75, and this is a $200-something slab. So I was pretty happy about that. And then I got this. Now this is a funny story. The first kiss of Miles and Gwen in the 9.8. Now the thing about this is that this booth had 3 of these, right? And they had them for $150. I was like, dang, I should have picked them up when I first saw them, but I was like, I'm gonna wait till the last day to see if I can get a deal, because first day, second day, they were still there. And I guess somebody came and got one, and somehow the booth figured out that these, the price had jumped up on these. So I should have got them to try to get them to go down to like 125 the first day and bought all of them. So I regret passing up on that. But they still gave me a good deal for it. They gave it to me well below eBay. So I was pretty happy about that, to get this in the 9.8. And I know people probably looking at me funny because these are all, CGC slabs, and I'm more of a, everybody thinks I'm more of a CBCS guy, but the cars just fail how they fail, bro. I didn't really say, oh, I'm gonna go out and buy only CGC slabs. They just kind of fail like they fail. And man, I will say this: all of these CGC slabs, man, they look good. They don't have any Newton rings. I don't see any issues with the grading on the books. All of the books, look their grades. So man, people, I don't, I'm one of them people, man. I don't mind pooping on CGC, but man, as far as these books go, they got it right on it, bro. So I think I'm gonna do a CGC submission soon, and get a couple of books in CGC, because I like the way these look, man. It's I guess it's different when you can look through the slabs and figure out, Oh yeah, this book actually looks like a 9.8. Oh, this one doesn't have any Newton rings. Well, you can
Yeah.
pick the best of the best on CGC, man. Like, so that might be a new strategy of mine, just going to conventions and stuff to try to buy CGC slabs. Where I can actually look at them and make sure the book is, deserve the grade that it got, and that there's nothing wrong with the slab. So that's something I was doing this weekend, and I think I found some pretty good deals. And I got one more book that I wanted to show that I had been looking for a while, and I could never find it in back issue bins, but I finally found one this weekend. Let me make sure, see if I got it in here. Um, let's see. Oh, I got to show these off too. I can't believe that book is not in this one. It has to be in the other case. Hold on one second, y'all. I still really haven't decompressed and unpacked from C2E2, so I still got stuff everywhere.
Yeah, you and me both, man.
Yeah, man, that was. Oh man,
It was a long weekend. It was a lot of walking. That place, you don't realize how big it is until you walked a few laps of it.
yeah, I'm sure I walked a good 20 miles while I was at that con. Uh, man, where's that book at, man? I've
All right,
been.
well, when you're doing that, I'll show a couple
Yeah,
of my exclusives
yeah,
that I
go ahead.
picked up. So here's a couple of exclusives I've picked up from the Aftershock booth. Uh, Two books I really like the first covers of anyway, so it wasn't hard for me to pick these up. But I don't know if you can see this. Oh yeah, you can tell. This is a metal copy of Chicken Devil #1. I really like this series so far. I love the cover of the first one. So picking up the metal cover, show exclusive, was kind of a no-brainer to me. They only made 50 of these, so that was pretty dope. Then I also from the Aftershock booth, another exclusive, only 50 made, Bunny Mask #1 in a metal cover. I know it's hard to see,
Yeah, that's
but
nice.
super heavy books, absolutely dead perfect. They're amazing. And then my only other really thing, well, I got one other pickup, but my only other thing that I'm super happy with is obviously getting my favorite cover from Jenny Frison, Something is Killing the Children #11, signed by her. So, and meeting her was cool as hell too. Super
Yeah,
nice.
man, she was very very nice.
Yeah.
Um, at one point, I had lost a print that I bought from her,
Hmm.
and I thought somebody took it because I had set it down while I was getting something signed by an artist, and when I looked back, it wasn't there. And I guess I had stepped away from the table for a second, and the
Yeah.
girl that worked at the table had kind of put it to the side because she wasn't sure who it belonged to, and
Yeah.
so uh, I had went back down to Jenny's table to buy something for somebody else, and I was mentioned to her that I was like, hey, I was like, did you have another one of those prints? I say because I didn't take your advice and go buy a tube or something to put it in, and as soon as I set it down, somebody swiped it up, and she was like, man, really? She was like, all right, and she looked through it and gave me another one. It signed it and and gave it to me. It was just like there, you can have it, and I was like, damn, that was super, that's super nice of you. So that
Hmm.
was, that was pretty dope, man. I can't lie, that was pretty dope, just to see her show that type of,
Trust.
trust. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
but I mean, at the same time, I don't think she really had any reason to doubt me because if you out there spending money, $40 on prints and $40 on prints and art books and stuff like that, you're really not gonna lie about, losing or somebody swiping your stuff. So I guess she really
Yeah.
didn't, she didn't really have any reason to doubt. Okay, so here's the book that I have been looking for. This is Venom 153, and this is the Land Before Crime storyline, and it's kind of a crossover between Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, and Venom. I never knew this cover existed until I saw Samson, aka My Comic Book Journey, show it off. So I've been looking for this in back issue bins and I couldn't find it. And the booth I found this at, they had it marked at $10, but they do half off. So I ended up paying five for it, which is
That's a good deal, man.
yeah, pretty much cover price. So I was pretty happy about that. And then my um I still got my Jenny Frison books to show off. And then I bought one of these for me and for somebody else. Chariot #1. I got this from the AWA Upshot booth.
Yep.
Basically, this is optioned by Warner Brothers to be either a movie or a TV show, and it's sold out pretty much everywhere I look. It's a nice Jeff DeCall cover. So the artwork is there. It's optioned, and they said the book was sold out, but they had a few that they had put back. So I bought one for me and somebody else that was watching my live stream. At that time, I snapped a couple of these up, and I also bought the trade paperback since she was nice enough to dig those out for me. I bought the trade paperback too, so I'm gonna read that and see what the story is about. Then at the Skybound booth, I was going live showing people what they had over at the Skybound booth, and I ended up buying some mystery packs for Card Gems and Brad. So these comics live, they have each every one of these has either a Walking Dead comic in it or an Invincible comic in it, and you get a total of four books in there. But at least one of them is Invincible or Walking Dead, and they have all other types of stuff in there too. So if I get those guys permission, hopefully we can open those up on the show tonight. It was one more thing I wanted to show off before we close out our C2E2 wrap up. Damn, what was it that I wanted to show off? You know what? I can't remember, but all in all, man, I had a good time, bro. I had a good time. It seemed like the weekend went by so fast, man. I was like, oh, why does it have to end? I wish I had more time, but I thoroughly, enjoyed myself, man. I can't, like I said, I can't complain at all.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? I have to give a big shout out to. I know I'm pressing on it because she's my favorite female artist, but Jenny Frison doing free autographs. I mean, how awesome is that? She would sign 5 books for free. Um, Pretty awesome, unless you wanted them CGC. Then she charged a small fee for them, but I think that's well worth it. She signed so many things I saw in front of me for free. Um, just pretty damn cool seeing artists do that, especially since it's not like she's small time. She's definitely recognized. She's noticed. People know who she is, and there were some comic book artists that wanted $120 to sign a book to be CGC'd. So I have to give big props to her for being cool and being easily approachable. Really nice. And Tula was nice too. Tula Late. I wish I would have had my books with me, but nobody mentioned that she was coming. So I don't know. Overall, C2E2 was awesome. Lots of people, lots of cool cosplay going on, lots of awesome booths.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and open up these mystery packs for Brad and
Do it.
Card Gems right quick. And you fellas, y'all can see they still sealed and everything. I'm gonna do Brad's first. He had one, and Card Gems had two. So this is all sealed up and everything still. So I didn't get one for myself, so I don't know how these open up, fellas. So bear with me. Oh, okay, that's cool. So let's see what we got in here. Wow. Damn. You gonna like this.
Uh-oh.
You gonna like this, Brad. If not, shit, you can sell it to me and I like it. So the first book is Six Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton. I don't know what this is, but it's some cowboy looking shit. I don't know. They say you get 4 books. They ain't say all of them was gonna be good. This is the Department of Truth variant. I don't know what variant this is, but it's pretty sick, and it has
Yeah,
foil. All the red on it is foil.
that's
Here,
dope.
I'm gonna open it up and see what issue it is. Maybe it's one of the key issues. Oh, it looks even better outside of the plastic. So this is issue 13. I don't think issue 13 is a key. Oh, and this is a Megan Hutchinson variant. So that's Donnie Cates' wife. Megan
That's
Hutchinson.
cool. That's cool.
Cold, man. Lady in Red variant. You never really go too wrong with those. All right. So the next book is this is from the creators of Rick and Morty. This is Trover Saves the Universe #1. But this is the big book in here. This is Invincible number 19. This is the Battle Beast variant. This is the one I was excited about. I know in the 9.8 this goes for like $250, $300, and
Woo.
copy is super clean. So you get this graded, and that they were selling this book for like $100 at the booth. So it's like you bought this book and got 3 other books for $100. So it was better to buy these packs than to buy the individual books. That's what I'm thinking this is going to amount out to. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. When we open gems, we'll see. And I see if I end up regretting not buying any of these mystery packs or the books that they had at Skybound. All right, so about to get to gems. First pack. I like the way these open up, man. Like they so convenient. Everything already bagged and boarded. All right. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna open it at the same time with y'all. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh boy.
So Noctera #1, they were selling this for $100 at the con.
There you
If you
go.
wanted to buy it by itself. Stillwater #7. Now this is where it gets crazy. In the same pack, Invincible 19.
Ooh.
So I'm pretty. Both of those books they were selling for $100.
There's some
This
scores.
is the Trover, the variant. I guess it's like the black and white variant. So card gems, you ate on that, bro. If you get another one of them battle beasts in this other pack, we definitely gonna have to talk about a trade or something. Cause wow. They gave you a hot pack with that one, dog. Holy crap. Holy crap. All right, this is the last one for gems. All right, let's see here. So this is Ha issue 6. I think they were selling this for like 25 or $30 at the con. And this one it's not all foil, but it has some foil accents on it. So
Yeah,
that's
you
pretty
can see
cool.
it. It's picking up.
So this is the Me You Love in the Dark issue 1. And I don't know what variant this is, but I think they were selling this for like $30 at the con. Then this is another Invincible 19. Man, I think that guy he must have knew something because I kept telling him how dope I thought this book was. And it's weird that all three of these packs have this book in there. And then this is Skybound X #4, the Negan variant. I'm not sure if this was an exclusive or some type of ratio, but man, in my opinion, that's not bad at all, man. Because like I said, you pretty much like each one of these packs had enough for you to get your money back. Jim's hit big on that first one he got because he got the Notera and the Battle Beast variant. So I think it was worth it, man. I think it was worth it.
Well, congrats to both of you because those were some big books.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's get into this week's FOC stuff and show people what.
Ain't a whole lot.
Yeah, that's not y'all. That's why I didn't really do the draft. It's the end of the year, man. So these companies not gonna be super focused on. All right, let me make sure everything's showing good. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm gonna blow this up full screen for a little bit. Y'all don't need to see us. The hell? See, I saw some lightning come through. So you got Animal Castle #2 on FOC this week. Really nice cover with that. I love that gold on the white. This book, is hot right now. I want to say it's only like 5 issues in this or something like that.
I believe you're right. It's 5.
Yeah, so unless they decide to extend the series, because this was originally released in France as a hardback graphic novel, and now that it's doing well in the States, they might decide to bring the story back. So they'll probably definitely have to go on hiatus for a little bit if they decide to revive the story. But man, it's been pretty popular so far. Then they got the 10 copy. Um, the 10 copy version, and then they have the 20 copy version of cover B, and then they have the 30 copy black and white incentive of cover A. So same way they did it last time. They're just using the art from the original book, so we're not gonna see like too many guest artists or anything working on this. All right. Aerosmith 1, Behind Enemy Lines. This is just a continuation of the Aerosmith story. So maybe if you was reading this before, you want to put this back on your list. I don't see too much speculation behind that, so that would be more like just like a pull list. Hey, I want to read this type of buy. Though I do like the artwork on this particular variant right here. It's pretty clean. Got a classic war poster cover right there. And they going with a lot of covers for Aerosmith #1, so maybe they expecting some big things from that. You got Kanto back on there, Deadly Class. I know Bad Boy was looking at this. Devil's Reign #1, the second print variant. I mean, second prints, I always typically buy like 1 or 2 of second prints because you never know what's gonna blow up and be rare with second prints. So it wouldn't be a bad thing to, just kind of focus on second prints and figuring out a way to get those, you know, just because second prints are a thing now. Everything sucks.
Yeah.
Number one, this looks interesting. Looks like something that would be popular with the younger generation, because you know how millennials kind of, or Gen X, I should say, kind of got that, everything sucks mentality. So I guess this could just be playing around with, with that train of thought. Um, and if you see anything on here, Paul, that you had on your list, let me know and I'll show it off.
Yeah, Radiant Black number 12
Oh yes,
looked
yes,
like
yes.
a
We
looked like a
definitely
good
got to
book.
go over that. We definitely got to go over that.
Yep.
Let me find it. Like I said, y'all wasn't a lot on FOC this week.
No.
Now Terra 7, I think it's something going on with this because they got a lot of variants. Let me see.
Yep, there was that was on my list this week.
Yeah, so Blacktop Bill meets some old friends. If you read previews a lot, normally that's a way to pretty much say, hey, it's gonna be some new characters popping up in this
Yep.
book. So might wanna look into that, especially since that's already option. Then they got a 50 copy Megan Hutchinson Cates variant.
Maze book number 5 is the final of that series, which is really good. I don't think it's catching as much heat as it really should. It's a really dark series, which is probably why I like it so much. So maybe I'm a little biased, but that's the last issue of that series, at least for now. And pretty dark story, pretty cool.
So this was a book I was interested in. Quad number 1. Um, Man, it's about this chick and her cat in post-apocalyptic times. So it kind of looked like a cross between, I don't want to say John Wick, but and I don't want to say like John Wick and what's that movie with Will Smith called? I Zombie.
uh,
I'm mixing up two different Will Smith movies.
you're, I Am Legend.
Yeah, I Am Legend.
Yeah. Homesick Pilots. Yeah, that's what he was. That's what you were coming up with. That's right, Card Gems.
So yeah, that looks interesting. Behemoth, and then I like this variant too, with the cat looking back at her in the through the
Yeah,
shoulder.
that's a good That's a good cover. I like that. Did you show the Radiant Black cover? I didn't
Oh,
know.
we about to get to that now. Now,
All right.
Radiant Black, is this Radiant Pink's first appearance, or
No, no.
what was her first appearance?
Uh, it was either issue 4 or 5, I believe.
Okay, so y'all might want to go back and get those Radiant Pink issues, but
Yeah.
this is her origin story.
Does that not make you think of like a Miles Morales cover though?
Yeah, it definitely looks like they had this idea for Miles and they just swapped out and put this chick in there instead. And
Yeah.
then this is dope. This is dope.
Yeah, that was another cover I was thinking might be the actual hot one. Since didn't they do that with a Spider-Gwen cover? Yeah.
Yes, there's a
Yeah.
Spider-Gwen cover where, yeah, similar to that.
Yeah.
And
And
then
I'll
this
tell
is
you
a
I'll tell you another side thing of C2E2 with that Radiant Black. Kyle Higgins was there signing as well.
wow, I did not
Yeah.
know that.
No, he was like 2 booths down from Jenny Frison, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I would have brought those
Oh,
books too.
Saga 55 is back on FOC this week. Is on FOC this week. So Saga is coming back. So this should move a lot of units, being that it's the first issue of Saga that's coming back in a while. So
How about Ant 1? Has that come out yet?
what's that?
Ant 1. Remember that? Where it was on FOC like 8 weeks
Yeah,
ago?
yeah. I think they might be on Ant 3 or 4 now.
Oh boy. All right.
Let's see here. What else we got? Trying to see. Yeah, TMNT 125. Um, Teenage Mutant Punk Frogs. But they also, I'm not sure if this is the Punk Frogs' first appearance, but I know for sure that they're gonna have a new villain debut in this issue. So 125 will definitely be a issue y'all want to order heavy on, and they're gonna have a 10 copy incentive like they always do. So man, you order 20 copies of this, and if the debut ends up being pretty good, you could find yourself sitting pretty fat, man. All right, we almost through this here. This actually might be the last page. No, it's one more page.
Yeah, there's that in the S's. There was that sort of, what was it, Hyperba or something like that.
Hold on.
Hyperborea. Yeah, it was like a news story for what the hell's his name? My brain just went blank. I don't remember.
Sword or what? I don't see it.
Sort of Hypera or Hyperborea. Nice and easy. Let me find it for you.
Oh, I'm looking for it now.
Unless they pulled it from this week. It was there the other day.
Yeah, they must have pulled it back for some reason.
Yep, it is pulled back. Oh wait, hold on.
Hello, here we go. Is it number 2 or number
I got
1?
it. It's a number 1.
All right, no, I see it now too.
Yep. I didn't see it at first because it's sold out on Black Cape's website. Yeah, Hellboy. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name, but yeah, it's a new story for Hellboy.
That's interesting. I think that'll be worth picking up a couple of copies.
Yeah, for sure. If for no other reason than
Yeah,
just the
if it don't
gamble.
have no incentives, I will probably pick up about 5 copies. I probably wouldn't do too much on it. Yeah, it don't look like it has
Yeah.
any incentives, so about 5 copies.
And the cover B isn't that spectacular to me, but
Yeah, it's
it's
not.
all
But
right.
yeah, I would just do 5 cover A because it got a character on there. Like I say, I don't know anything about this, but it's a number 1. It's from the world of Hellboy, so
Yep.
all
It
right.
doesn't sound like it's necessarily going to follow or feature Hellboy, but it's from his world, so there could be just brand new characters they're starting a whole new series with. So
Yeah, I think so too. All right, so let me go back. What copy of Radiant Black did you say to get? What it's issue 4 or 5 that Radiant Pink makes her debut.
I'll check. I'll check for you. I'll get you an answer in a second. Search.
Radiant Black is such a good series, man.
It really is. It's underrated. I'm kind of surprised by it. Sorry for my typing here. It was kind of loud. Honestly, it doesn't. They don't have it listed here. Hold on one second.
I can go back through and read the previews.
Yeah.
I believe it's after this fight. Then we see him again for Lockport of Radiant Black. Hold on 1 second. I know it's a radiant red, but that is earlier in the story.
Yeah, Radiant Red is the immediate villain opposing Radiant Black to begin with.
It's that you it's one cover that I think it's maybe like C7 one the number issue 7, the 1 to 25. I know that one has like radiant pink on it and some of the other radiants on there as well. It's like a 1 to 25. I have to go back and read this story because honestly, I can't remember the exact events, but I know these last couple of issues been focusing heavy on Radiant Pink. But man, Radiant Black is a good story. If y'all haven't checked it out, I would definitely
It
give it
is.
yeah, and go back and check for her first appearance.
I think it's a pretty big underdog. I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't picked up more um, excitement from people that maybe like Power Rangers and stuff. I'm not a Power Rangers fan, but like not being a fan of Power Rangers, it kind of gives me that feel that it's sort of like that.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, man, they don't pick up on stuff until it gets option news and stuff like that. So it's just one of those things where you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
deal with it for the most part.
I'm looking through the comics right now. I'm gonna
Wait,
browse through
wait.
4 and 5 and see if I see her appearance here. And then again, you have to question because I'm looking at Key Collector, and Key Collector doesn't even. That's how underrated this series is that Key Collector isn't even rating those appearances by those characters. Only number 1 and number 10 are on there. So let's see. No, that's red. Man, I don't know if you guys can pick this up on my headset here, but
Yeah,
it
I can
is
hear it.
thunderstorming.
It's supposed to thunderstorm here tonight too.
It's thunderstorming in Minnesota in December, and we might have tornadoes.
Good Lord, yes, this global warming stuff is getting real, bro. For real. It's time to switch everything over to smart cars.
Okay, so I think they might consider this a cameo appearance in number 5, because she's literally in one pane, and Radiant Black is like, "Who the hell are you?" and how many of us are there? And then basically the book ends. So they may consider that the cameo, and then she's got to be in 7, I would assume. Here, let me double check. What the hell? Wait a minute. What the hell book am I in here? Let me double check that I'm in the right book. Okay, so I'm in 5 right now. So I think 5 might be her cameo, and 6 might be her first appearance, as it were. So I would just pick up both because they're both going to be dirt cheap. So then if the comic world decides to pull some weird not first appearance shit on you, then you're covered either way.
Yeah. And man, all the artwork is so good on Radiant Black, bro. Like all of the
It
art
is.
is amazing on this series. This series definitely needs more love. But yeah, man, it's like I said, it's not too much for y'all to order this week. Too much to worry about. Take some of that money and go dig through some back issue bins like I did, or make you a nice little investment like I did, and you know, just you know, treat yourself to something nice. Treat
Not
yourself to
showing
something.
off at all.
Not showing off at all. Yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right.
just quick update. She's not in number 6 either. So I would say because they went back and did an origin story of someone else. So I would say your first appearance with full story is going to be 7. Would be
That
my
makes
guess.
sense.
So get 5 and 7.
So 5
Hopefully
and
that
7.
helps.
Got it. Sounds good to me, Chief. All right. Anything else we need to look at? I don't want to keep you from your wife all night.
Whatever. I don't have a whole lot going on right now, so.
Well, I want to go eat, so I'm
Well,
trying
all
to
right. All right. That's fine. That's fine. I can do that too.
Remo asked me how I pulled that off on them UF4s. Jedi mind trick, brother. Jedi mind trick.
Tricked them into selling them all.
I probably could have got them for cheaper than I did, but I didn't want to be the asshole, you know. So the guy was already, you know, because he was already giving me a good deal. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna be that guy that's gonna browbeat somebody over a couple of bucks. Now I will say this: it's not like I'm sitting over here holding 8, 9.
You're gonna sell it.
You know, they not, you know, like some of them are contenders. Some of them are contenders, but you know, they solid copies, man. They solid copies, you know. They solid copies. I just felt like it was a good investment because everybody is going miles crazy right now. So
yeah.
So you know what?
Well, anything 9.0 and higher, you know, near mint is going to be what people are looking for anyway. So
yeah, you're definitely right about that, man. You're definitely right about that.
Like you said earlier, it doesn't always have to be a 9.8.
Yep. All right. Well, anything else you guys want to look into today?
Nothing for me, but just thank everybody for being here. You guys, a lot of you came in today, so make sure you give Ninth Wonder here a like and subscribe on YouTube, and check us both out on Instagram if you already haven't, and check out Bad Boy Nerd too, even though he was too cool for school today with us. But make sure you check out him and us on Instagram and give us a follow.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We will see y'all next week. We'll be back to our normal routine, hopefully. I don't know if it's gonna be. I haven't even really looked at FOC for next week, but hopefully, you know, we'll have
I haven't either.
amount of books on there and chill.
Yep.
All right, y'all. We out.
Later, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn it. I still got us going.